Welcome back to my channel. The first 15 seconds, we're gonna remind us how it was at Christmas time, the Christmas lights in London, because it was amazing. So behind me, that is the World's End pub, and we have a meeting here, and we got here just in time, not early, not late. Fast forward to today, February, in London. Our friend never tried Shake Shack burgers, so we treating him with one. It's a weekday, so Camden Town shows a different face when it's weekdays. Very close to here, there is a coffee bar. There was a coffee bar not long time ago. My classmate opened it. I was so proud of her. But the business is closed down now, so I cannot take my friends there. So instead of a good, strong coffee, we needed to go for a beer. Our friend was slightly unimpressed by the Shake Shack burger. Probably we should have bought 2 or 3. Also important to note that this bar has board games. So this is Camden Town, and to be honest, not many people around, and it's Friday. Look at that. But it is so manageable. And the good thing is, the music is not so loud, so you can actually hear everything perfectly what your friend's saying. And we discovered many new places because everyone knows something else, because everyone's interest is, everyone is interested in different things. So for example, I got to know a place called Dublin, and this is the place where the band Madness first went on stage. So we went in, it was completely full of people. And the other thing which was quite new here is that you need to show ID when you go in. That is a bit new, as I don't have ID with me. Nobody has ID. And the guy, the security guy, just looked at us and said that okay, you can go in. So we went in and we looked at the posters, we looked at the things and stuff, and it was really, really fantastic to see that. And actually there was another guy with us, and the security caught him and said, oh no, where are you going? And the guy said that, hey, I'm part of the band. And the security didn't even think twice, just let him in. I said, okay, this is what we need to say next time. Oh, we are part of the band. So we got in, and there are two big rooms. The first one with the bar, with a very strong red light, and the crowd was very, very young. The first pub where we've been, I don't remember the name of it. That was like a mixed crowd with all sorts of people, all sorts of ages. But this one, when we went to the Dublin one, where the Madness band is originated from, it had a very young crowd, completely different vibe, completely different, and absolutely love this, this sort of bar hopping, that when you visit 2, 3, 4, 5 bars, and every single one is completely different, and because it affects you in a different way. So in the very, very first one, where are we? Oh yes. So in the very first one, with the mixed crowd where there were full families there. We were talking about the things. I am from Eastern Europe, from Hungary, so we were talking about things that going on at home, you know, inflation, no jobs, and all sort of very, very popular subjects. And then we moved on to the place, the Dublin bar, where the Madness band coming from, where they were on stage the first time, and there are posters and all sort of memorables around. Then we talked about, you know, parties, and then we went to other places. We tried the burger. So everyone is talking about the travels we made. Obviously, not in recent years because of COVID and the surging prices for airplanes and all sort of trips. You know, now it costs so much more. Before, lots of people. Okay, before it cost maybe 20 pounds to go from London to Portugal or Spain, and now it would be much more, obviously. So we were talking about the food we had on these short trips, and this is great. That's why I really like bar hopping. It really affects the people differently, and basically the meeting was 2 hours. Yeah, 2-3 hours, and it really recharged my batteries. It was good fun. It was good fun to see these people. One of my friends, for example, I saw him last time at Halloween. That was in October, end of October, and now this is February. February. That is like 4 months. And now we are here in Camden. I remember that when we met last time. Wait, my hair is sticking out here. So the last time we met in a pub that was full of because it was Halloween, that was full of spider webs and skeletons and all sort of scary toys. And now it's February and it's so cold. I cannot just go home empty-handed, so I was actually thinking about tattoos. Maybe one day I'm gonna get one. But of course, I need to get something for the others at home. Something sweet. Good night, everyone. And now, next day, 11th of February. The other day, I was on the tube and it was completely packed. It was peak time, and there were two girls, young ones. They got on. They were standing next to me, maybe arm's length away, and it was fully packed. So there was like 10 people around us, and there was no space to move. And the girls, one of them, they got out a speaker from her pocket and said that, everyone, I'd like to apologize, but we're going to a party. And she turned on the music and they started to dance because they said that it's a pre-party because they're going to the party. It was so good, so good. And this is what we're gonna do here as well. I am right now, if you follow along, you know that I am based in London, UK. But whenever I meet my friends from Hungary, we always talk about politics and what's going on. And right now there is something going on which is very, very important and hasn't happened anything like this for a very, very long time. What happened is that there's a lady who is basically a second in command. The name is Katalin Novak, and basically she is a president of Hungary. So basically the second after Viktor Orban. And not long ago, not like a year ago, she gave a presidential pardon to a man named Andrei K. K is one letter because this man, Andrei, has rights. So they don't give his full name, the family name, to the public. So it's basically just the first name and the first letter of the family name. And this guy, this Andrei, who received the presidential pardon from Katalin Novak, he did an absolute terrible thing. He was erasing the tracks of a headmaster of an orphanage who did absolutely terrible things with the children. And this man, Andrei K., did everything in his power to make the traces disappear completely. And in that orphanage, 2 people actually committed suicide after what happened to them, after what the pedophile headmaster did to them. And there were other people who were very bravely reported on the events. And this woman, Novak, Katalin Novak, the president of Hungary, did give a presidential pardon to this guy. And it was a secret. It just came out not long ago because no one knew about this presidential pardon for months and months. So this is the most horrible thing that happened in a very long while. So basically everybody who matters, they started to organize protests, and there is a protest today and many people there to come. We are obviously cannot go because we are here in London, but we are following along because there are plenty of live videos to watch, and it's really a big thing.